Imagine holding a device that changes everything you know about the smartphone in your pocket. For years, we have seen the same glass rectangles getting slightly faster and slightly thinner, but the era of the boring iPhone is officially over. Real, tangible dummy units of the iPhone Fold have just leaked, and they are sending shockwaves through the tech world. This isn't just another rumor or a vague concept drawing from a patent office. These are physical models used by case manufacturers who cannot afford to be wrong. When the dummy units appear, the countdown to launch truly begins. The tech industry has been waiting for Apple to move, and these leaks prove that the giant has finally woken up. The leaked images show a device that feels like a massive departure from anything Apple has done before. Instead of a flip-style phone, Apple has chosen a book-style design. Think of it as a tiny, premium iPad that folds shut like a passport. When it is closed, you have a 5.5-inch outer display. This gives you a compact, one-handed phone experience for quick tasks. But when you open it up, the magic happens. It transforms into a massive 7.8-inch panel with a 4:3 aspect ratio. This specific shape is a game-changer. It makes the device wider and shorter than most Android foldables on the market today. It doesn't feel like a stretched-out phone, it feels like a legitimate compact tablet. This is Apple's way of saying that the future isn't just a bigger screen, but a better canvas for your work and play. Apple is clearly positioning this as a bridge between the iPhone and the iPad mini. While Tim Cook likely wants you to own both, this device offers the power of a tablet that actually fits in your pocket. Design-wise, the leaks reveal some very sleek details. The back of the phone doesn't have the typical split design. Instead, it looks like a solid sheet of glass, similar to the rumored iPhone Air. It is incredibly thin, measuring only 4.5 millimeters when unfolded. Even when closed, it stays under 10 millimeters thick. Apple is obsessed with making this feel impossible to hold, chasing that "how did they fit everything in here" reaction from the crowd. They want the transition from folded to unfolded to feel as smooth as liquid, removing the bulk that has kept people away from foldables for years. However, building a folding iPhone is an engineering nightmare. Apple is currently obsessed with the hinge. They are reportedly deciding between liquid metal and a 3D printed titanium alloy. This choice is vital because the hinge is the heart of the phone. If the hinge feels cheap or the screen crease is too visible, the product fails. Liquid metal is the most exciting option here. It could make the device more durable and help hide that annoying line in the middle of the screen that plagues other folding phones. Apple wants your screen to look like a solid sheet of glass, even when it's flexible. They aren't just trying to compete, they are trying to perfect a technology that has been almost ready for years. This obsession with detail is why it has taken them so long to enter the market. There are some trade-offs, though. To keep the device thin, Apple might only include 2 rear cameras. This is a bit strange for a device that could cost between $2,000 and $2,500. Usually, the best cameras are reserved for the most expensive phones. But with a foldable, space is at a premium. You are paying for the revolutionary screen technology and the complex hinge, not just the lenses. Some leakers are calling this the iPhone Ultra, which fits Apple's branding for high-end, rugged, and premium gear. The target audience here isn't the average student or casual user, it's the power user who wants the future today and doesn't mind paying a massive premium for it. It's a statement piece as much as it is a productivity tool. The internal specs are just as ambitious. To power a 7.8-inch display, Apple is likely looking at a specialized version of the A20 chip, built on a 2nm process. This is necessary because driving that many pixels while maintaining battery life in an ultra-thin chassis requires extreme efficiency. The battery itself is rumored to be a split design, tucked into both halves of the frame to balance the weight. This engineering allows the phone to feel balanced in your hand, whether it is open or closed. If Apple pulls this off, they won't just be selling a phone, they'll be selling the most powerful handheld computer in existence. The software experience will be the true test, as iOS will need to morph into a hybrid version of iPadOS the moment the device is opened. The big question is, when can you get one? The supply chain is currently in the engineering verification phase. This means they are testing the production lines right now. While some hope for a September release alongside the iPhone 18 Pro, others predict a delay into 2026. Given how much is at stake, Apple won't rush this. They saw the messy launches of early competitors and they want the iPhone Fold to be perfect on day one. They are looking at every possible point of failure, from dust entering the hinge to the screen cracking in cold weather. This is the Apple way: be the last to arrive, but be the best when you get there. Beyond the hardware, we have to talk about the ecosystem. Apple isn't just launching a phone, they are launching a new way to use apps. Imagine starting a video on the small outer screen while you're walking and then, as you sit down, opening the device to find the video expanded with all your editing tools ready on the side. This seamless transition is what will separate the iPhone Fold from the competition. Developers are already being briefed on how to optimize their apps for this 4:3 ratio. It's about more than just a bigger screen, it's about multitasking that actually works on a mobile device. If they can convince developers to jump on board early, the iPhone Fold will have a library of folding-first apps that no one else can match. In my opinion, this is the most exciting thing to happen to Apple in a decade. We have reached peak smartphone, and everything has felt iterative lately. The iPhone Fold is a risk, but it's a risk Apple needs to take. If they can make the software transition between the small screen and the big screen feel natural, they will redefine the entire industry once again. It's going to be expensive, and it might be a niche product at first, but it represents the future of mobile computing. It tells us that Apple is still capable of surprising us, still capable of thinking different, and still willing to push the boundaries of what a phone can actually be. This device is for the dreamers, the professionals, and the tech enthusiasts who have been bored with the status quo. It's for the person who wants to carry an iPad in their jeans pocket and the person who wants their phone to be a conversation starter. We are looking at the birth of a new era. The iPhone Fold is the first step toward a future where our devices aren't limited by their physical size. As we get closer to the official announcement, the hype will only grow. This is the moment where the smartphone as we know it changes forever. If you like the video, subscribe, share the video, and hit the bell icon so you never miss a deep dive into the future of tech.